All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, my first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home team. Onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there at Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Batum, and it's Lin in at the point guard position. Just 2 to shoot, and he gets it to go.
And one thing about Jeremy Lin, he sets the pace. A smart guy, good instincts. He simply knows when to slow it down and when to turn it up.
Lin against Dragic. To the left wing. Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Lin. The dish now to Freak. Kaminsky sets the pick for Freak. Up off the screen.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in opponent points per game, 11th in field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. Pretty impressive.
And back to their ranking in terms of opponents' points per game. Kind of an old school stat, but sometimes pace of play can factor in. But make no mistake, they made things difficult for their opponent.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. After making it to the playoffs in 2014, the Hornets couldn't repeat the feat in 2015. A slow start probably, Greg, more than anything else did him in.
Really disappointing season coming in with such high expectations, and 33-49 just not good enough to get into the playoffs in any season. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hornets trail by 4. Lin kicks to Freak. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Dragic to the paint. There's Winslow. The rebound by Hansbrough.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And they're scoring. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you? And the Heat with some changes. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. Anderson is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
They set the screen. Here's Lynn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lynn's got 4 this quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Stoudemire dishes to Green. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
On the wing, Green. Here's Stoudemire. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
And for Stoudemire last year, served as a backup big for the Mavs and was still as efficient as ever.
Lynn kicks to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Freak gets it to go, and that's not just any basket, folks. Those are his first points here in the NBA. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Wade penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Wade.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
Wade against Lynn. Freak sets a screen for Lynn. Fires from 14. No luck.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And that concludes the first half.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. We've given them too many points at the foul line. Let's cut down on all the contact. I don't want a bunch of guys with foul trouble in the second half. We've really recognized how to find the gaps in the D, and it's led to a lot of high-quality shots and a great percentage from the floor. That's another good thing. And when we get the ball, we can look to start the break if it's there for us. But I don't want to push it just because we have some ground to make up. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking at a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. On the court for Charlotte, Freak in a two-guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Kaminsky. And there's Batum, and it's Lynn in at the point.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too. Well, we know until last season the Heat had been the kings of the Southeast Division. They won 4 straight division titles, but all of that changed last season.
The Heat struggled in their own division last year, ended up 3rd in the group, but went a measly 6-10 in conference play.
And listen, they knew it was going to be difficult without LeBron, and especially with the injuries they faced. The Heat still have the most division titles among the Southeast teams with 7. You need to work hard, though, to add to that mark in the coming years. As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime.
And there's the pass to Freak. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play. A different look for Miami. Anderson comes in for Goran Dragic. And it's Stoudemire in for Green. And some changes here for the Hornets. They've got Anderson. D-Wade out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Stoudemire in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Shooting for Miami, Jeremy Lamb.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And Lamb drops them both. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Chalmers passes to Johnson. And Stoudemire in the corner. Feeds to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Kicks it out to Johnson. And so it's Miami winning this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Dwayne Wade. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Well, Dwayne Wade was at his best tonight, fellas. He's a ferocious competitor when he gets in the zone like that. That intensity on defense, those explosive moves to the rim, Dwayne Wade had it going on tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap.